Facebook. Facebook Live. How you doing, Facebook? It's good to see y'all. I'm going to jump on here and talk about a couple things. Say hello to everybody. See how they're doing. See how things are going. There's Eric. Sean G. popping in. Lots of folks. So I figured I'd say hello. Let you know how things are. There's Matt Woody. Matt and Matt. Mark Davidson. Davidson ready for Vegas. Going to bring his mama. We'll meet Mama Davidson. Tell her what a good kid she's raised. There's Beth. Hey, Quinn. Quinny. Beth Quinny. In the Nifty 50 Club. Beth's chasing me down. Little Bishop folks there. There's Daniel Lim. Daniel Lim went to San Diego without me. Kind of hurt my feelings. So, here we go. Take a little sip. Hope everybody's doing all right. It's about 196,000 degrees here today. It's like living on the surface of the sun. So I've had a bunch of folks send me a note and say, hey, Rob, can I have some of that stuff you're taking to Vegas? And I'm like, negative. And so I thought I'd jump on here real quick and kind of explain. I know there's tons of new people, and a lot of folks don't understand the Vegas thing, and a lot of folks don't understand my thing. So I thought I'd just take a couple minutes to say hello and explain why I do Vegas and what that's all about. So when I first started, this is a kind of thing. We started at this show that's put on by an online forum called the Usual Suspect Network, and I didn't ask anybody. I didn't pre-sell anything. I just went out and did this fundraising thing. You know, we made hate dust when nobody knew what that was, and I stood in the aisles for 4 hours, and I strong-armed people walking by. Some of those people were you. Some of you have been there since day one. So this will be the 5th time that I've gone to Vegas. So when I start Labor Day will be day 1 of year 5, right? So however you want to do that in your head, right? Because really the start was this show essentially 5 years ago, 4 years ago, depending on how you look at it, right? So I stood in the aisles for 4 hours and had 100 tubs of hate dust, and I strong-armed 100 guys and to give me the money, and then we turned around and we handed it off to this gal to give to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And so really that was the start of this thing, right? There's Jim, right? Trent Goodwin, early adopter, man. Trent was there and stuff, right? And so, right, Cesar Gamino was there. You know, there was a bunch of you guys there, you know, Mike Roca, right? So, you know, I have this attachment to doing that show. And so if you've been around like the knife world and the EDC world where, you know, the $100 or $200 bottle openers and all that crap, really, all of that stuff really kind of blew up in that window. And I was kind of standing there for it. And a bunch of my friends were doing it. And so that's where I started. So now let's talk about why I won't sell stuff outside of that. So the worst thing in the world to do is to go to a show and want to go get something from whoever that maker is, whether it's a knife maker, whether you're going to a gun show and you're trying to get on a weapon guys list, or you're going to, you know, a quilting show and you want to get a quilt from that person that you want something from. The worst thing to do is to travel and go to a show and not have stuff there, because that person who's X amount of popular sells their stuff before the show starts. I don't want to be that guy. Like I've done that show. I've done that show a bunch. I've flown to Atlanta. I've gone to Blade Show and shown up at, you know, at a guy's table and been like, oh, I just did deliveries. Well, you know, then don't get a freaking table, man. Like, and that's just me. You know, I got a lot of friends in this industry, and you know, I've seen both sides of the fence, but I don't want people to come to Vegas and come to the table and be like, hey, man, and I'm going to be like, oh, I had Jerry sell it all in the bar last night. I ain't got none of that stuff. So this year, I got a ton of stuff. I'll make sure if you don't get something from me, it's your fault, not mine. I'm bringing a ton of inventory with me, you know. That's not to say some things are going to go fast. You know, you want one of those Ridex patches, there's a couple hundred of them, but people are going to want them. They're going to want to buy them. There's a bunch of carbon fiber pigs. I hope you buy them all. I got some more here. I'll get some more for Tools for Tots. But I'm one guy. I like doing that show. I'm going to bring as much with me as I can to try to hook you guys up. And so, yeah, that's the deal. That's why, you know, and I've had a lot of bro messages. Can you proxy for me? Can you do this? Can you do that? It's like, nah, man, I want to give people a chance to get the stuff. So that's why I don't want to sell it beforehand, right? And it's one of me, you know, I don't want to go to the post office 4,000 times and box 4,000 things right now. It's the start of the school year. I have X amount of time. I'm going to go do the show. I've done the show. The show has always supported me. The show essentially pays for my following year of doing hate. It's really kind of like my operating budget. I see the guys that sell me the metal. I see the guys that are going to pimp out the material for you, you know, for the following, you know, big auction stuff. So, you know, the show's near and dear to me, essentially because it's what kind of made this thing work. The first 500-600 people that were ever in this room that were with me when they were just friends of mine, that's how old this got kind of going. And so for those of you that are new, that have kind of jumped on the last couple of months and, you know, you came in after the auction and after I'd sold, you know, I sold stuff for, you know, 10 days straight in July. You can buy whatever you want. Now, granted, you know, it costs you a little more, but it was, you know, it is kind of what it is. And so, you know, we've left Shapeways open for longer than I ever have before, and that's been fantastic. And so that's where I'm at. So, you're a new guy. I'm one guy. There's 7,000 of y'all. The next chance to get kind of custom material and goofy stuff from me will be kind of late September. I'll probably do some carbon fiber for the masses. Then I'll start doing stuff for Tools for Tots. So we give all the money for Toys for Tots at Christmas. I still need to write some checks, man. I still need to write checks from July. I've called organizations and they won't call me back, which is absolute insanity, you know, but, so we're going to take care of some of that. We're going to do, we're going to 2 fundraisers when we come back from Vegas, one for, you know, like 4-H and Ag, and one for, that science camp up near Yosemite. So we're going to probably hit both of those just because, folks haven't hit me. So that's that. So, that kind of explains Vegas. If you're a craft brew guy, thanks, Stuart Ashner, little Chicago brew in the house. I made 25 little $40 craft brew cutlets. Come by the table, grab one of those. Grab one for your friends. Grab one to give to your friend. If I can sell 25 of those, I'll let Scotty Trees and Nick Parkman over there on the craft brew page. I'll let them pick a charity of their choice, and I'll write $1,000 to whatever charity they choose. So those 25 little cutlets, that's what we're doing with that. So, anyways, yeah, that's that. Like I said, carbon fiber, I'll have Damascus cutlets there. We've got, you know, like things if you want to hang on your wall, like you saw that picture Alice posted of the tin pig today. So, that's that. Couple other things. So I've seen a couple posts lately, and I had a couple guys ask me, in nice and not nice ways about, the pig with the fist. And so I've had a couple guys refer to Antifa. And if you knew me, you would have never even asked. But I'm not a politics guy. And never have been. So on either side of the fence. And so I'm a Constitution guy. You know, I was a military guy. I was an Eagle Scout. I'm a community service guy. Anything other than that, where you're not helping people, where you're outwardly targeting people because of race, creed, color, religion, I ain't got time for your crap. I just don't. And that's just me. You know, you guys obviously have seen what I've done. I'm out for looking out for people. And so, no, the pig on the banner is not an Antifa pig. It's not a political statement. Wes and I did that pig a long time ago, you know, and it has to do with, there's a lot of people fighting different battles, whether it's, you know, it's a disease that I can't name, you know what I mean? Like, something obscure, like I couldn't just keep making kind of singular pigs for people. So we made a pig that just said, keep fighting, you know, and the fist was always a symbol of strength. And so, that's why we put it up there. That's why it's there for you guys. It's not, again, it's not a political discussion. It's not that thing. I'm not that guy, man. I'm a help your neighbor, help your fellow person kind of guy, right? Other than that, I ain't got time for it. So, hopefully that answers that. And I've seen a couple odd, weird, like political kind of referencing kinds of posts lately. I'm just going to start deleting them because I don't need my page to turn into the discussion forum of right and wrong. Right and wrong on my page is me, period. You don't like that? I get it, but you can go. So, again, we're going to sell a bunch of stuff in Vegas. We're going to write some checks. I want to help some. I'm going to try to help some folks out. I've also got an idea coming up here where if some of these organizations don't get back to me, and you're doing something like a cancer walk, like we had Natalie was doing a cancer walk. I threw $1,000 on her thing. I've had a couple other people said, hey, their families were doing this, and so we just jumped on their page and donated, $1,000, which is kind of an easy thing to do. So if there's something kind of coming up like that, I'm going to open up this window, and I'm going to be like, hey, man, today's the day. I'll jump on your guys' fundraiser page for whatever your organization is, and we'll do it like that. Because I'm not going to keep calling businesses and say, hey, we'd like to help you. Just call me back and beg them to call me back. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous at this point. So I'd rather support things that you guys want to support and do. And so when I come back from Vegas, that's really going to be kind of my focus is I'm going to try to spend 40, 50 grand in a quick-like manner. So that's that. All right. So other than that, let me scroll through. Let me see if there's some comments. Bro, a lot of bros in here. These are bros. Sevog Tankian. Sevog, am I going to see you in Vegas? Sevog's brother's birthday and mine are not that far apart, but I can get invited to his party. There's the Finn. There's Mason. We'll see you, Mason. There's Ellis James. I'm just scrolling through here. All right, so a lot of loves. I wish I could see Michelle come out to Vegas. Right on. Seeing Mac, Bryce. All right. $5,000 Rochambeau in Vegas. So, Jody's going to come out from Military Women in Need. I told her I would play her Rochambeau, rock, paper, scissors, for $5,000. Best of 3. I don't like to lose. I think I've almost been thinking about getting her an Air Force shirt, and if she loses, she got to wear an Air Force shirt for the day. That'd just kill a Marine. That'd be good for her. I lose, I got to give her $5,000. What was I thinking? All right. So CBJ Pig, Eric Allen. There's Rudy B. Rudy's going to bring this girl around. There's Evans. Evans working a lot. So, Rudy, we got to figure out when we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. Probably Saturday, because Saturday's pretty slow, man. I tried to look at the schedule. Are you into that? Caesar can be into that Nazi stuff. Oh, man. You guys don't even want to know. You know, I had an artist wanting to do a Nazi thing, and come on now, man. I lost 3 of my uncles in World War II to that crap, man. I ain't got time for that crap. So, let me see here. All right, Forge, Boss, Felicia. Where's this say? Billy Roberts. Wow, Felicia. What the hell is... I don't know what Billy Roberts. I don't know what Bye Felicia refers to, but you send me a message there, big boy. You explain it to me. All right, let's see here. I need to get Bob DeLeon, Bro Forge. There's Barry Schwartz, Hannah. There's Jeff Bernstein. You're welcome, Jeff. Mike Roberts wants to ask me about his college football. I'm too slow to rant on about college football. Evan Given, you plan on coming to Kentucky. So I think Kentucky's happening. I looked at flights yesterday, as a matter of fact. So we're going to try to make Kentucky happen. That's that first weekend in December. Johnny Gray. How you doing, John? I'll see you here in a couple days. There's John Davis. Pool party. Let's see here. Tacos El Gordo. Tacos El Gordo's happening Wednesday night, Thursday morning, whenever we get to Vegas. I'll get to Vegas late, like midnight or something. Right on. Trent Goodwin bringing his daughter. All right, there we go. High noon Saturday. Rudy B, high noon Saturday. All right, that's what we'll do. High noon Saturday, $5,000 rock, paper, scissors. All right, so there we go. Nobody got any questions or whatever. I was going to hang out for a second, sip this beer, say hello to y'all. Thank y'all. Gonna be a lot of proxies in Vegas. Gonna be a lot of patches. Patch game's crazy. I got guys asking me for patches. Hey, Rob, can I have some of them Hopper Hater patches? I saw one sell for $350. One person I'm gonna hand patches to sell, make a bunch of money off of is Ryan Ferguson. Because Ryan Ferguson called me the other day and said, "Hey, you should sell your patch." I was like, okay. But it's none of you guys want to give them $1,500 in patches. You're out of your mind. I'm gonna go sell them for $20. I should send them to Mark Davidson and let him sell them to you for $200, and then I take $100, and we'd both be ahead. All right, there we go. There's Evan Givens, right on. I'll see Chris Duplantis pretty soon. Sam Adkins, Sam, you coming to Vegas, Sam Adkins? Can I state limits? I haven't stated the limits at all, Mark Davidson. I haven't told anybody limits yet. So. All right. There's Cody Wheeler trying to explain the Bye Felicia. I've been online a lot for Bye Felicia, but I don't know what he was referring to. So if he's referring to me, he can come give me a hug. I'll explain it to him. I'll tell him Bye Felicia as I hug him and hold him down and tell him how much I love him. All right. So Dallas Pfister talking about bear. So anyways, that's what we're doing. I'm coming out there. Going to come do my thing. Elvis gave me money. No Chambers. Somebody has to record. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. We'll go live for the rock paper scissors thing. I did that. I did the cool little acid dip, crazy color, 1-inch brass cutlet pig. Or it's not a cutlet. It's freaking gigantic, actually. So let me think real quick. Detritus. Charles G is going to bring me another super thick pig that we'll probably have for auction on Saturday. Just kind of a one-off golf ball trig, and then that's that. All right, man. So you using your valet? I don't have valet, Jerry. I'm just driving him. No ballistics this time, Sean. Well, there'll be ballistic cutlets, but pretty much. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, that stuff was working. So, pigs this year will be Damascus cutlets, stainless Damascus cutlets, carbon fiber in 1/4 inch with and without magnets, carbon fiber 3/8 that'll be in a leather sleeve. Patrick Casanova did leather sleeves. So, yeah. And then, so the carbon fiber pigs. Yeah. And then there's a couple hammered brass, hammered copper that, it's going to be a bloodbath, man. It's just going to be whoever gets them. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's that. I'm read through a couple more questions here. Don't see about so many. I'm going to pretend I don't see or hear about any thick pigs. Pravina, if you're talking about the 1 inches, the 1-inch pigs, there's only 3 of them. One belongs to a hater, not me. One's going to Toys for Tots, and one's going to Vegas. That's where the 3 are. So what I'm still trying to decide is if I'm going to take online bids during Vegas for just that one piece. I prefer somebody there got it, so probably not. I'm probably just going to be in person, but you guys can figure out how to proxy for each other and have somebody bid for you. That's really not kind of hard to do, so I'll let you guys work that out. So I've had people ask me what works best in Vegas. Cash will be set up for Visa, MasterCard as long as the internet's working. We've done that in the past and stuff, so we have a card reader and stuff. And so if I know you, like know you, like I can put my hands on your throat and ring it if you don't pay me, I'll take PayPal, but I don't want to. All right, so anyways, that's that. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm going to have to leave here to go to Vegas to cool off. It was 111 today. I think it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be like 109 or 112, some nonsense tomorrow and stuff. So it'll be the first time I've ever left here where Vegas is like 105, 106. It'll be the first time Vegas is cooler going over there. So anyways, that's that. I'm tired. I still got to go in the garage, and my garage is like 100 and literally. I left my garage Saturday. I did some stuff Saturday, just cleaned some pieces up. Saturday, my garage was 107 degrees at 2:10 p.m. 2 in the afternoon. In the garage with a fan blowing on me and the thermometer. Yeah, I can't do that, y'all. I'm a big fat old boy, dude. I can't be sitting there sweating and looking all ugly. I'm too pretty for that. Anyways, whatever. So, I still got to go out in the garage tonight. I'm going to let it cool off a little bit. I'm going to sit here with my dead dogs. They're dying. Poor Trigger. He can't handle the heat. So, yeah, he just snorted. So, anyways, it's too damn hot. All right, so that explains the whole Antifa nonsense. Love thy neighbor, blah, blah, blah. New guys, one of me, all of you, abuse Shapeways. Use that. You'll get stuff from me. Again, Toys for Tots is coming. I'll do some small drops, kind of leading up to it. I just gotta, school year will be started once I get through like about the middle of September and we get back into the groove of things, and I'm back doing stuff. I'll start trying to do, 5 here, 5 there, 5 here, 5 there, 10 here. Just trying to do some small drops before I abuse you guys going into Tools for Tots. So, anyways, appreciate it. That's that. See you in Vegas, man. Come say hello. Come buy stuff. Come, share a whiskey or a beer or something. Say hello. And make Jerry Ray work. Jerry Ray told me he was going to help me for the last 2 weeks. I ain't seen that sign of that boy. So I'm going to chain Jerry to my table, abuse him. If you're going to come buy 3 things, I want you to buy one. Buy like I hate dust, and then walk away, and then come back like 2 minutes later and grab Jerry and be like, no, I need a pig too. And then walk away and come back and be like, no, I need a patch too. Work Jerry's butt off. He owes me one. So, come get him. Andrew and I will be there. I wander off sometimes because I'm a feeble old man and I lose my mind and I'm easily distracted. So, I'll be going and looking at shiny things at other tables. But definitely, even if you don't buy anything, come say hello. Let me know who you are. I'm horrible with names, so I'm going to stare at you for a couple minutes until you hit me over the head and let me know. But truly, I want to. It's one of the few times where I get to see you guys in person, and thank you for the support. So, it means a lot. All right. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening. Keep doing what you're doing. See you later. Bye now. La 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 la.